Hey guys, so this is white to move. Find the best continuation for white. Try to solve this within 5 minutes before I discuss the solution. Pause the video now. Okay, so let's try to solve this. Let's evaluate the position. We have knight and a rook with the threat of checkmate on b2, as you can see here, except that the rook on a2 is protecting this pawn. So at the moment, we cannot deliver the checkmate. And the king is quite stuck on b1 because it cannot move in any other squares. Because of course, we have a rook here, and we have a knight threatening the c1 square. So if this rook moves away in any other square, then maybe we can deliver the checkmate. For the moment, this rook will stay there because the black has a pawn on f7. But the black is in Zugzwang position, meaning any move that it will do will worsen its position. Black is hoping to pass the turn, but in chess there's no passing of turn. You have to move. However, any move will worsen your position. That is Zugzwang. We have to take advantage of that idea in chess, and this is a perfect example of that. So, why to play? Our first move is of course King G7. At this point, this rook still cannot move. So either black will take our pawn or move with the f5. So let's say the black pawn moves with f5. What do? We hide from any check. Again, this rook will want to move away from this square, and if it can do that with the tempo, that would be nice for black. Because if it will be able to check, then it will rearrange its position to support this, and then allowing the other rook to move because of that. So now we hide from check and move king h6. f4, which is force. Now we have a waiting move here. Because we cannot go here and go here, because again, that's a tempo for black to check us. So we have a waiting move of rook d2, force f3. There we have rook f2. And then at this position, black is forced to move away with, let's say, rook a6. And that is, of course, checkmate. Now, what happens if black takes our pawn? So here, we have the same logic. We hide from check. King h6, g5, king h5, g4, king h4, and then at this position, we can take the pawn because then there's no check in the next move for black. So now there's no check here because the knight is blocking any check. So the black is forced to move away. Let's say here, rook a3, then we have checkmate. That's the idea of Zugzwang. And this is a perfect example of that. I hope you find this helpful. Please subscribe for more daily puzzles.